This is Valley News Live at 5.
North Dakota State University strongly recommends everyone to wear masks indoors when social distancing cannot be maintained. In a campus update that was sent out this afternoon, the following rules will also apply. Everyone should be comfortable wearing a mask and is encouraged to do so. Faculty may require masks to be worn in their classes at their own discretion, and healthcare operations on campus will continue to be able to mandate masks in accordance with healthcare protocols. This change will go into effect on Monday. University President Dean Brashani says they're following the recommendations that Fargo-Cass Public Health sent earlier this week, which was to follow the CDC's guidance to slow the spread of COVID. And that includes the use of masks in schools regardless of vaccination status. Grand Forks Public Health echoed FCPH today after Grand Forks County just became designated as having a substantial COVID-19 transmission rate. That designation is based on new case rate and percent positivity. The Department of Justice is fighting for the CDC's eviction moratorium. It would prevent landlords from evicting tenants in areas of the country where high or substantial COVID-19 transmission. Meanwhile, landlords are suing to end the new eviction ban. It's currently set to expire on October 3rd. Minnesota Energy Resources is urging customers who are behind on their energy bills to reach out as soon as possible to avoid disconnection. The state's residential disconnection moratorium already expired on Monday, so if you're behind on your bill, you should set up a payment arrangement or apply for energy assistance. You can find more information on our website at valleynewslive.com. Well, the smoke and haze has been lingering in the area. Let's go to Hutch Johnson, who can tell us how things fare right now. Hutch?
Beth, thanks so much. Good evening, everyone. As we close out our work week, we still have smoky conditions for some, and it's worse in central Minnesota, where levels at Red Lake Nation are 154, still unhealthy there. But we have seen some modest improvement in the northern Red River Valley, with Grand Forks' latest reading at 110. Well, here's a look at that smoke forecast. Where you see the blues, that is a good sign. As we go through the next 24 hours, things improve. And then heading into Sunday, we'll start to see another return of smoke. This time, the chances of it returning from the west. Air quality alert remains in effect for our Minnesota counties. Here's a look at the visible satellite imagery showing quite a bit of clouds out here. We're not seeing a lot of source smoke that we have been seeing in this area here. The recent rainfall in that area may have helped some of the wildfires, at least dial it back just a touch. I'm all for that. A few showers and thunderstorms out to the west. We'll be heading our way for tomorrow. It's a first alert weather day. We'll have details on your hour-by-hour forecast on the timing and location of the strong storms here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Hutch. Well, outrage tonight from the family and lawyer of the pawn shop worker who is now charged for shooting at an armed robbery suspect's getaway car. 56-year-old Kyle Ramsey is charged with one misdemeanor count of reckless endangerment for the several shots fired. However, Ramsey has stated since day one he only shot to make the suspect, 22-year-old Hunter Havisto's car, easier for police to identify, and never tried to hurt Havisto.
Victims are being charged with crimes, and who did he recklessly endanger? The guy that had a gun on him? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Hear from Ramsey's family and what they're now asking from the community tonight on Valley News Live at 6. Military officials are trying to figure out what caused an aircraft to go down. The crash happened this morning in a field near Gilby, which is north of the Grand Forks Air Force Base. The aircraft came from the base and was returning at the time of the accident. It was a remotely piloted aircraft, so no one was on board and no one was hurt. There was a fire that has since been put out. North Dakota agriculture officials are warning producers to monitor their livestock after the first case of anthrax was confirmed earlier this week. The disease was reported in cattle in a Kidder County beef herd. Officials say producers in the county and surrounding areas should check with their veterinarians to see if they should start vaccinating their cattle for anthrax. And Apple will soon scan iPhones for images of child sexual abuse. The company will use a tool called Neural Match to scan images before they're uploaded to iCloud, searching for known images of child pornography. A hit will flag someone to review the images. If they're confirmed to contain child porn, the account will be disabled, and Apple will notify the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Apple also plans to scan users' encrypted messages for sexually explicit content. The Fargo Police Department is getting more than a dozen new officers. The 14 recruits graduated from the Fargo Police Academy. The graduation ceremony was held this morning at the City Commission chambers. The Fargo Police Department extended conditional offers to 13 of the 14 graduates.
I've always had an itch to want to do law enforcement. I've always been drawn to it. I've always wanted to help the community, and I think it was a great opportunity because I am from Fargo.
The new officers are expected to start on September 7th. Canada is planning to reopen its borders to vaccinated Americans next Monday, but a work stoppage is creating a huge backup at the U.S.-Canadian border. This was the scene earlier today as semi-truck drivers waited to cross the border. Border Patrol agents are on the verge of a strike and remain at the bargaining table in hopes of an agreement. They are negotiating for better pay, protection against harassment and discrimination, and a remote work policy for non-uniformed members. The city of Bemidji is offering some big incentives for people who move to their town or telecommute while working for a local business. The 218 Relocate campaign shows off all that Bemidji has to offer and encourages people to make the move to northern Minnesota. Anyone who takes advantage of their incentive package can get reimbursed up to $2,500 in moving or telecommuter expenses. You'll also get a free membership to the Launchpad co-working space and free access to the Community Concierge program. To learn more, just head to 218relocate.com. The annual Dragon Boat Festival is underway in Bemidji, and the fun continues throughout the weekend. The Dragon Boat is 40 feet long, about 3 feet wide, and it weighs 900 pounds. 20 people are paddling, plus a steersperson in the back and a drummer in the front to keep everyone paddling at the same pace. Boat race organizers say people come from all over the Midwest to race their dragon boats. The race is about 400 meters long, and tomorrow 39 teams will be racing across Lake Bemidji. The parade of teams and opening ceremony for the dragon boat races are tonight at 6. The races run all day tomorrow, starting at 9:30 a.m. with an awards ceremony to follow. If you want to work out but don't want to go it alone, one group in Fargo has the solution for you. Fitness Fridays is a group that meets every Friday at Broadway Square to get a workout in. Exercise supervisor Jamie Smith with Courts Plus put our Valley News Live reporter Brian Sherrod to the test. This morning's workout was focused on boot camp, so they did push-ups, dips, step-ups, and sprints to finish the motion. There is something for everybody when working out downtown in a group.
So just come out, just try it out. We have modifications, so if you're a beginner exercise, we have 3 different modifications for every exercise, so you don't have to worry about being a certain level or where you're at in your fitness world.
Fitness Fridays runs every Friday from 9 to 9:50 in the morning. Next Friday, the workout will focus on a Tabata style class. The following Friday, we'll work on stress with Pilates and end the last Friday of the month with Yoga Sculpt. All workouts are free. Full details can be found at valleynewslive.com. Well, there's a warning about cake mix later on Valley News Live at 5, why you shouldn't be eating it raw.
And taking a look outdoors right now in the Devil's Lake Basin, still some haze out in northeast North Dakota. Look at what Grand Forks looked like this morning. Some fog mixing in there as well. Your forecast includes a chance for some strong thunderstorm potential. I'll have hour-by-hour details right after this.